Welcome back, YouTube. For this video I have the NES Classic Edition, and I've had this for maybe 5 months. I bought it a long time ago from Best Buy. This became sold out on the first day that they launched it, and I forgot about it because I stored it away with other boxes. So anyway, I haven't even seen it in person. It's just here in the box. I will unbox it. Comes with 30 classic games. Come on. You guys remember how big the regular Nintendo was? The controller is really light. There's the power brick, the unit itself. Here's the Nintendo. And what else? Micro USB cable. And lastly, HDMI cable. Fantastic. Startup instructions. Here's the controller. No extra buttons anywhere, so you are getting the retro feel and look. And here we go. Ta-da! This should be my thumbnail right here. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to find this Nintendo Classic at other retailers. I'll include all of them that I can find them at in case Amazon or Best Buy doesn't have them. But here we go. 2 players. We got the buttons here. It's really light. It feels like there's nothing in here, honestly. It feels like, are you just selling me a plastic box? The back of it has an HDMI. We can see the micro USB port. So with micro USB, you can plug this in with any USB plug to your TV. I'm ready to plug this in pretty much. And just like that. So there's one controller. You can buy the adapter for wireless, so you don't have to sit next to your TV. Obviously, this is going to be tethered into my unit. Luckily, I have a monitor in front of me, so I don't have to go anywhere. I can just plug and go. But if I wanted to sit back at a couch and be distant from this, I'd have to buy the Bluetooth adapter. An iPhone user looks at micro USB as an Android charger. So every time someone says, you got an Android charger, they mean a micro USB. I keep a portable charger right next to my desk. It's a huge one. I made a review on this as well. Obviously, here I have different wires hanging out for different devices. And this wattage is the same thing you would find on another micro USB. So there's the power. It's just working right away with just a portable charger. As I said, actually, you know what? I do have a monitor. I have a 15.6 inch touchscreen monitor here. It's only type C. Let me unbox this real quick and then end up using it here so I can show you with this top cam. Okay, and now I'm gonna be plugging in my Nintendo Classic. This is all being powered by this, by the way. And there's HDMI. Damn it! Queso. See, Donkey Kong. This is one of my favorite ones. Ooh, that's loading pretty fast. Dun, 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 dun. 1 player. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna save the princess. There we go. I can destroy one of them. Go, 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 go. Trust me, it's not that easy. Oh! Pressing pause and select does not go anywhere, so let's hit reset. So hitting reset does go right back to it, so it obviously doesn't need to go anywhere. That's just the home button acting as a reset. You can resume by pressing B or holding B down. Oh. Okay, well, I'm still learning how to use this little console here, but you can save where you were at. So press save, you save the last thing you were at. So each of them has their own sections to save. If you play Punch Out, you get 4 different spots. You get the idea. Contra, 30 games. There might be like a way to update this or hack it to get more games on here, but it starts immediately, so there's no waiting boot up screen or anything like that. Okay, so I have the Nintendo connected to my PC so I can record what's happening. And if we take a look towards the top of the display, we can see it's on pixel perfect, so it doesn't stretch it out. But if you want a little bit more stretch but more screen real estate, 4:3. And CRT is like the old school retro style look. Go into the settings, you see demo mode, so when you're on standby, it'll go through a little demo playthrough of all the games. Shut down, it'll turn off once it doesn't detect any motion, and screen burn-in will dim and also shift the pixels around. Language, you can choose these out of the 8. Legal notices, whatever. Manuals, whatever. Alright, so it goes from B through Z. There's no A games, but you can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 30 games. And I'm going to quickly go through some of these games so you can see if you're interested in buying this. So there's a balloon trip. Now this is a Flappy Bird before Flappy Bird even existed. Now you're supposed to get all the balloons for the most points and not hit any of those. You do have to tap on A if you want to keep flapping, but you can hold on B and oh god. But the gameplay is like this. You got robots there and you have to tap them out, and then this guy, it would be you against me, and I just knocked you out. So you are against somebody else and you do advance to different levels. Bobble. Now this game is simply played where You just kind of have to make these guys into these weird bubbles. And then you gotta smack into them. Now you can play with a teammate as well. These games are definitely one of those competing games. Oh! Whoo! Woo! Oh, then we got Castlevania. So obviously here we have a just 2-button game system here. Oh my god, I can't believe I got hit by that. But there is a lot of timing involved. So growing up, I never even heard of this game. It's probably for good reason. I didn't like it very much. Next we have Castlevania 2. The same thing is where I have no idea what you're supposed to do because I don't get very far. And these aren't bad guys at all. At first I thought like they were bad people. I didn't play long enough. And this guy wants to sell you some crack. And I'm gonna sell him the crack. Next we have Donkey Kong. So obviously Donkey Kong was totally different back then. This is how it came out. And oh. Jump! Oh. I'm gonna make it here on camera. Very nice, I made it. Wow. The second level is so much harder. You got more things going on, and obviously it's gonna get way harder. Next one we got Donkey Kong Jr. So we gotta grab things. Do not drop too hard because you will die. And watch out for these guys. Jump. It's a time-consuming game for sure. Levels will get so much harder, then don't get pooped on. Next, we have Double Dragon 2. Ladies, don't worry, you don't get left out. You get to fight yourselves, not just men. Oh, look, you can even kick my... Oh. Next, we have Dr. Mario. One of my favorite games ever. So what you do is match the colors. This is kind of a bad setup, but it had to be done. And then I'll clean it up with this type of route, and you can see that the colors will match perfectly in there. And this is 2-player mode, so when you're gonna compete with your friends, obviously whoever gets it done before the other person will be a fun challenge. Next we have Excite Bike. Now when this game first came out, it was super fun. Do not overheat yourself, so you want to go regular and then faster. It does... Oh, yeah, you don't want to full throttle it because you will overheat and your lap will be very short. And my favorite part about this when I started playing it a long time ago as a little kid was creating your own course. Next we have Final Fantasy. So it's one of these top-down games. You can talk to them and read from it. I don't like those type of games, and you talk to them and blah blah blah. I have not gone to any part where it's super exciting yet. Next we have Galaga. This is one of those games that you have to just get them all out. There's still a lot of games like this. Watch out because they come shoot you just like that. Again, it's one of those games that you want to compete with your friends. Next we have Ghosts and Goblins. I don't know what they're doing, but they're sitting in the grass and then this evil thing comes and he was pretty naked, if you know what I mean. So now you got this little shield. And you got some zombitches here. Oh, didn't play too far in this level. I just like to play the... Ah, you got me naked. Now you're gonna have to sleep with me. Next, we have Gradius. Now this is a side scroller here. You still probably play these type of games. The difference between this and the other one is that this one, they come at you and then disappear. So you don't have to wait until they're all gone to go to the next round. There is boss modes. You do unlock different levels. Next, we have Ice Climber. Now this one, you just kind of find a spot where you want to jump through and move over. And don't get hit by those weird little Eskimo birds. And you can smack them. It's funny seeing how these 16-bit games, because that's the technology that we had. Next, we have Kid Icarus. At first, I was like, oh, he has wings so I can fly. But no, he just jumps really high with his wings. And then you got some evil-spirited snakes here. Don't get hit by them. Do it the right way, right? Now, when I go in here, I had no idea. Okay, well, it doesn't do anything. I went in there. And then you die if you go down. That's as far as I gotten. I didn't like it too much, but you might. Next, we have Kirby's Adventure. So now what you do is just run around and watch out for those things. And you can puff. And you can suck them up and shoot them.
And if you press up on your arrow, you can suck some air and start floating up, around. Shoot that out. Dash slide. Oh, dash slide. Dash slide. Next, we have Mario Bros. Now, this was in the Super Mario 3. I loved playing against players because I've always was able to get these before. Oh, so the point is whoever gets to 5 will win. A game that you have to compete with your friends. Doing it by yourself is not as fun because when you're playing with your friend, you can bump into each other or land on top. He bit me somehow. Next, we have Mega Man 2. Now, what you do in this game is you have to get down as fast as you can without getting murked. So your life bar is on the left side, top left. And you're gonna notice there's a lot of things you gotta do to get out of the way to not get hit. Oh. You see? It'll keep coming down like that, so keep moving. No! There's not a lot of reaction time either. Turn on your flare. Oh my god. Next we have Metroid. Now this is not such a bad game here, but you gotta watch out because those things will really come at you. But you do jump pretty high to... I don't know why I'm talking like I'm reviewing this game. I'm just trying to show you. Next we have Ninja Gaiden. Now this one only has a slice and go. You can't go up and down the screen, but you do have these little lanterns that you can slice to get different power-ups. And you do have to watch your back like that thing. You got little mini Wolverines or some sort. You can jump on these signs. There we go. Come on. Yeah. Next up, we have Pac-Man. Everybody knows how to play Pac-Man. This is an iconic game here. It's one of the games that you can definitely play at parties. Everything pretty much was a competition between your friends. It's not really much of a campaign game. Next, we have Punch-Out. Oh my god, this brings back so many memories. I was like 7 years old. I remember I let my friend play this game and he lost to it. He did not know how to get this guy smacked up here. And he got pushed down a bunch. But you do get tired, so you gotta watch out. And I'm just gonna knock this guy out. At least, oh, come on. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh! Oh my, no! Woo, that probably would have knocked me out. Oh, saved by the bell. You're so lucky. Alright, I'm gonna knock him out. Anyway. Oh, yeah. Next, we have Star Tropics. Now, this game was another one that I didn't get very far because I'm not a fan of these, but it's not that exciting. I mean, I don't know if you guys feel the same way as me, but then you got this little weird, "You're an ace pitcher, I hear. Show me how to throw a fastball sometime." No. And then I'm just gonna hit on this chick right here. Hey. I have to hurry. I'm gonna roast a pig for your welcome, Bertie. Oh, one more. Hey, baby. Your Uncle Dr. Jones is so nice. We call him Dr. J. Oh, really? That's honestly the furthest I've been in this game. Who are you? Stay away from her. Oh, here. Next, we have Super Contra. It's always fun to play with 2 players. I remember when I used to play the first Contra, where you put in the cheat code up, down, left, right, and you get like 50 lives. This game, I have to say, is one of the most challenging that Nintendo has. Here we have Super Mario Bros. Well, this really doesn't need an introduction. Everything is responsive when you're playing this system. I'm playing it through an HDMI to my computer, and it still looks great. Moving on to the next one, Super Mario 2. I like playing with Princess, but it's nice to feel that weird memory of coming back to when you were just a little kid. It used to make me laugh a lot is every time I got underneath one of these, it made me think they can see up their skirt. Anyways, the characters are pretty fun. As you can see, her dress lets her fly. This guy for sure looks up your skirt. Next, we have Super Mario 3. Another awesome, no introduction needed. I remember all the little tricks here. Next, we have TECMO Bowl. And I'm gonna do Seattle Seahawks. All right, they're gonna kick off and I'll be receiving. And you can see me right here. Oh yeah, what's up? Oh, pick your gameplay. First down. And pass. Pass. We got it. And we got it. Oh, look at that. Ooh. Woof. Next, we have Legend of Zelda. Even though this is a top-down type of game, it's a lot better than the other ones that I said I didn't get very far. Oh, and try not to get murked. Oh my god. So yeah, she just healed me. So now I have to go all the way through all this stuff again. And lastly, we have Zelda 2, second version. We got a dying girl there, and he's just gonna sell me something and just keep moving around. Oh, and then you get this little guy. Hey, little guy. Hey, come here. Come here. Yeah, come on, let's go. No. So yeah, those were the 30 games that I just showcased right here. Anyway, which one you think was the best game on here? You can have this whole entire thing for $50 or $40. I'm not sure where it's at right now. These games are forever, and I'm gonna see if I can find a hack to maybe put more games, or just go into my NVIDIA Shield and put these games in here regardless. But the thing about the NVIDIA Shield is you find emulators and you have to tinker around to get them to work, when this is just a plug and play and it works immediately. But that's that. Alrighty, thank you for watching. If you want one for yourself, you already know what to do. Find it in the description down below. And as always, I will see you guys next time. Later.